A snapping twig, the blowing breeze, darkness brings a vague unease.
Hi everyone, I'm Brad Roberts from Crash Test Dummies, and I'm here on Hookist to choose the final winner for our fantastic contest during which this excellent lyric has evolved. I should start off with the runners-up, Kathy Brown. Oh, I'm sorry, not Kathy Brown, Kathryn Simova. She was Kathy Brown when she worked with me in Crash Test Dummies, but she's changed her name. She's got married. She's a whole different life now. Nice to see you up there, by the way, Kathryn. Katrina, if you like. Fantastic job. Great narrative. You might have noticed that when you look at the page, you have to read from the bottom up because people put their entries in and they're sending in multiple entries for a nice long story. So I really appreciated that. And Kathy's was an extensive narrative, as was Walker Todd Davis's. And I noticed Mr. Davis was polite enough to enter a couplet at a time, thereby paying for each time that he played. And, you know, he was being a very good citizen, I thought. That's not to shame the rest of you who went ahead and gave me 12 lines in one belt, because hell, you were cooking. What can I say about that? So both you two, thank you very much. A close runner-up for this thing is Pamby. Pamby, you know, I've got to know you as Pam in my mind, and I gather you're Paul. So now that I don't know if that changes anything, but your lyric is very manly, Pamby. It's quite excellent. It goes like this. The drone landed with a halting screech in a small town known as Mastic Beach. Mastic Beach. Oddly specific, as Pamby often is. That's part of his style, by the way. His style. Santa, there is someone that I'd like you to meet. He has a great idea. His name is Franklin Wheat. His thought is simple. It's been in front of our nose. Let me sum up. This is kind of how it goes. The Christmas season puts people in a state of bliss. But when it's over, the care stops. They become remiss. If we had that magic spark each day of the year, most of the world's problems would just disappear. Wow. Great job, Pamby. That would have finished the poem. And, you know, indeed, you could probably do your own edit where you finish off the poem. But you are the close second runner-up to the guy who I've awarded the actual thing to. The actual thing. That's technical talk. So, Hamish, Clarke, Hamish. Thank you, Meredith from Hookist. Hamish Clarke. This is what he wrote. The first stop was childhood, Santa's in fact. Dad was home early because he'd been sacked. Young Santa set out through the snow and the gloom and returned with a fir tree for the living room. Let me guess, you're showing what was and will be. As if the cure were to make me feel guilty. I've read Christmas Carol. I know the score. And it won't work, so just drop me off back at my door. You're a tough nut, thought Bunny, sizing him up. Then it hit him. Maybe Santa just needs a checkup. He examined the fat man with ruthless efficiency. Then pawed in his notebook, iron deficiency. Back at home, Bunny called out Rudolph's name. Then, baring his teeth, went straight for a vein. Long story short, he was back on his feet. All Santa needed was a little red meat. I think that's just great. Hamish, thank you. Now, I added a couple of my own. So that is the story of poor Santa Claus. You don't have to like it, but that's what it was. All right. As I say, I'll do a complete reading of the poem on Periscope on Wednesday. Actually, as I say, I didn't say that earlier, but I'm saying it now. On Wednesday, I'm not sure what time yet, to be announced, I'll be doing a reading of this thing in its entirety, and you'll be able to look at it on Hookist later on too, but that'll be fun with Periscope. Let me see here. What else have I missed? Let's just see. Oh, I need a title for the song. And I'd rather give it to you folks than to make it myself. So if you're still with me, send in your ideas for a title. And I'm sure Meredith will put this lyric up on the site, so you'll be able to see it in its entirety very soon, and you can read it over, and then maybe a title will jump into your head. All right, that's it for now, folks. Thank you so much for hanging in there. I've been delighted by everybody's submissions, and it's been a really fun year. Maybe we can write a Christmas Carol again next year. Who knows? Okay, bye-bye for now.
A snapping twig, the blowing breeze, darkness brings a vague unease. Smell of rain, a flash of light, the scene is lit, turns back to night.